Humans have had plenty of time to develop and then forget things over the 6 million years we have been on this planet, allowing for a sequence of evolutions. As fossils are continually being found worldwide, old artifacts from human civilizations and predecessors have been dormant for millennia. No matter where they were discovered, we value these artifacts above all others because they educate us about life before we come on the scene. Many of these relics have been acquired by museums worldwide following intense scrutiny. Even to most experts, the provenance of some ancient artifacts is still a mystery despite years of research. These artifacts show that while ancient times may seem like a long time ago, some things never change. Humankind has long relied on ingenuity to create anything from practical items to breathtaking works of art. An ancient artifact can represent any tool or chair. You may be more interested in the Mesopotamians, who had a remarkable ability to make anything out of clay in the prehistoric age, than you are in Egypt's pyramids. The reason is that since many ancient peoples didn't have a written language, these artifacts provide insight into how they behaved in daily life. The ability of artifacts to communicate more than words ever could. The specimens are an excellent teaching resource, and many hobbyists hope to find one of their own that is truly remarkable. Most of an archaeologist's day is spent searching for ancient civilizations' hidden riches. While some of their discoveries are worth a few bucks, others are incomparably valuable. In this video, we will be sharing the most expensive artifacts that can be found around the world. Let's begin. Greywalk statue tribute to Isis. If you go to Egypt, you'll notice significant centuries-old connections to paganism there. Isis is one of the most recognizable Egyptian deities. She is a goddess connected to motherhood, healing, and funeral rites. A statue made of greywalk was sculpted as a religious artifact around 664 to 525 BC. It is thought that it was placed in a prominent location in Alexandria, where worshippers may seek comfort and healing. A French noble family purchased it at some point in the 19th century, and when it was eventually put up for auction, a fierce bidding war drove the price up to about $6 million. Goddard Townsend Antique Secretary Desk. You might not believe that a secretary desk would be worth $12.1 million, but in 1989, a Quaker-made piece of furniture did. The item is a mahogany desk that was handcrafted in 1760. With its simple carvings and block front design, the architecture is a classic example of Quaker design. Being just one of 9 Goddard Townsend desks in existence gives its worth to it. It has the highest price tag of any American antique piece of furniture in history. The Mona Lisa. The Mona Lisa, a Renaissance masterpiece Leonardo da Vinci began in 1503 until the year before he passed away in 1519, is among the most well-known artworks ever created. The image shows Lisa del Giorcone, who comes from a prominent family in Florence. The Mona Lisa's smile is so palpable in this image that you can see it from every angle. An analysis of the Mona Lisa's smile revealed that 83% was filled with joy, 9% with contempt, 6% with fear, and 2% with fury. Using multispectral analysis, scientists have discovered 3 distinct paintings hidden beneath the Mona Lisa's grin. These images show a dynamic Mona Lisa smile if we can salvage these images. Pinner Qing Dynasty Vase. This Chinese vase was purchased at a private auction in London for $85.9 million after tax, making it one of the most expensive antiques ever sold. This vase is unique and features incredibly unusual craftsmanship. Given that it bears the imperial seal, it was probably created especially for Emperor Qianlong in the late 18th century. Nobody knows how the vase got from China to London. It was once estimated to be just about $1,000, but archaeologists said it was worth millions after authentication. Mrs. Atoka Shipwreck. Mrs. Atoka and a fleet of 29 ships that had just returned from an exploration mission off the South American coast arrived in Spain in August 1622. The most valuable booty was kept aboard the Nuestra Señora de Atoka, which also functioned as a guard ship. On the journey home, a cyclone forced the ship to sink quickly to a depth of 17 meters. The Atoka is thought to have contained 40 tons of gold and diamonds, ranking it as the 9th most valuable treasure on Earth based solely on its monetary value. Diamond Panther Bracelet. People were unhappy that a duke was marrying an American divorcee when the Windsor Duchess and King Edward VIII married in 1937. Though it wasn't necessary, he still wanted to offer her a special gift as a sign of his love, as he was willing to give up the crown to marry her. He had a distinctive bracelet with black and white diamonds manufactured for him. With emeralds for eyes, it was fashioned into the form of a long, sprawled-out jaguar. Its production cost $7 million at the time it was commissioned. The bracelet's estimated value today, almost a century later, is billions. Napoleon's gold-encrusted sword. Emperor Napoleon Bonaparte led his men in a surprise attack at the famous Battle of Marengo in 1800 to drive Austrians from Italy. He was wielding the same elaborate, gold-encrusted sword he had used during his Egyptian War. This sword's high value is due to more than just its lavish golden appearance. With a value of $6.5 million when it was last sold at auction in 2007, its historic significance makes it one of the most priceless objects on Earth. Rosetta Stone. Another priceless artifact from ancient Egypt with a distinct past. Ancient Greek, Egyptian, and Demotic writing can all be found on it. The black basalt stone that makes up this 2,200-year-old stone was discovered near Rosetta, Egypt in 1799. It's rumored to be the solution to understanding hieroglyphics from ancient Egypt. In 1799, a French officer found the Rosetta Stone in its Egyptian location, retrieved it, and brought it back to England. It was taken back by the British and kept in the British Museum until the British defeated the French in 1801. Unfortunately, Egypt's desire to return the stone to its rightful location was denied. The jewels of the British royal family. Among the costliest goods in the world, the royal jewels of Britain are among the most expensive historical treasures. Since the British royal family rose to prominence within the British Empire, news has been made of every move they have taken. Since being crowned by the British monarchs, the King or Queen of England's crown and cane have attracted attention on a global scale. In addition to their symbolic value, the crown and cane are covered in countless diamonds. These include some of the rarest and most expensive precious stones and diamonds worldwide, which have long been sought after by monarchs. The most famous diamond producer in the world, South Africa, was tasked with presenting freshly discovered jewels to the British royal family as a British colony. Harrington commode. Even though the word commode is frequently used to refer to a toilet, antique commodes are lovely ornamental chests of drawers. The Earl of Harrington's collection from the 1700s is one of the most well-known and priceless works of art in the entire world. He bought it from Chippendale, a specialized shop that once produced wardrobes, cabinets, and other furniture that was exclusively available to the wealthy and affluent. It was created at around $6 million, making it almost completely priceless today. The Dead Sea Scrolls. They had no idea they were holding some of the earliest Bible manuscripts when shepherd adolescents discovered these antiquated papers over 70 years ago. One paragraph is genuinely written on copper plates, and we regard this item as one of the most priceless old treasures because it contains a treasure map that can make someone the richest person on Earth. Copper was very expensive back then compared to other writing surfaces, so it went on longer. This is one of the most priceless religious relics that are currently in existence given these circumstances. That is all for the video. We will be back soon with another informative video. Don't forget to like and share this video. Until next time!